Egyptians here in Connecticut have a lot to say about today's developments. News 8's Mark Robbins joins us live from Hamden tonight with more. Mark?
Keith and Ann, Egyptian Americans here in Hamden and throughout Connecticut have been keenly watching what's been going on in Egypt for the better part of 3 weeks. So much been going on there, and with Mubarak's resignation officially stepping down, they believe, the people I've spoken with today, they've gotten exactly what they wished for. The dancing of the streets of Egypt is now cause for celebration across this country for Egyptian Americans, including here in Hamden. Members of the Virgin Mary Coptic Christian Church say many of their prayers have been answered.
This is their shot, their shot at democracy and freedom, and living here in the United States as an American, I value and cherish the freedom and democracy that we have here, and I'm so happy that the youth of Egypt get to have their shot at that too.
With Hosni Mubarak stepping down as Egyptian president, members of the church are feeling joy, yet cautious optimism, because there is not yet a plan for the future.
I had like so many emotions inside me, like between the fear and happiness and who's going to come next, and asking myself so many questions, especially who's going to take over the government in the next few months, or who's going to be the president later on, and how is that going to affect the Christians.
The youthful revolution has sparked great pride in many Egyptian Americans. This movement was barely seen by an older generation.
It was the first time in the history of Egypt, or at least modern Egypt, where you find young, educated people asking for a change in the government.
And members of this church have been in constant contact with family and friends back in Egypt, and as a show of support, they have already started to mobilize, gathering supplies in case with this change in power there is difficulty in commerce and supplies become rather thin in Egypt. Reporting live in Hamden, I'm Mark Robbins.